everyone, this is another video from Easy Electric series, and today we are going to learn how we could design the bolt and nut in Fusion 360. So stay tuned. Hello everyone, this is another video from Easy Electric series, and today we are going to learn how we could design the bolt and nut in Fusion 360. So we want to actually design exactly the same thing that you see right now on the screen. So let's do actually have a new design. So as usual, we go and create the first sketch in the Y and X plate. So we make the plate and let's start with the create polygon. I'm actually use the second option that I have here. Go to the center. So you just let to start with 25. So as you see is not actually the constraint. You see this pencil, I'm using the constraint. So use the horizontal vertical and this should be somehow horizontal with this, which is now it's fully constrained. So now I'm going to, because you need the one bolt for knot, so let's to actually have the second one. So for having the second one, let's to go actually, I don't know, 60 millimeter aside, have a line, so then make that as a constraint. So and have the second one. So the second one will be a bolt. So let I create the polygon second option that I have and do the same because the size should be same 25 enter. So then similar with the first one, just come make a horizontal constraint and now it is horizontal and I'm fully constrained. So now definitely we need actually, if you back to here, so you see this circle you need in both of them. So let's do have a circle, go to the circle and have the center point circle. So I'm coming to the center. Let's do go 25, enter. So I'm fully constrained. I do the same, go to the circle. So the center, and again I go to another 25, which is the same because this the size should be the both same. So now is the extrusion time. So let's to finish this sketch, and now I'm actually coming to extrude the first one. Let's to consider these as a nut. This is a bolt. So I click this, don't say extrude. So we could actually go to the any size that you want. So let's to do 15 for the first one. So it is good. So now you could actually have the second one, which is the bolt. Do the same thing. You say extrude. This time you say, instead of the distance, let to say object and say set to say to these object that you see. You somehow you make that constraint. If you change the height of the nut or bolt, it's actually changing in the same way. So we say okay. So now we actually almost have the nut, but we need to actually have the bolt. So the two just comes here and choose this middle one for a bolt. So then we extrude that to, you could do any size that you want. Let's do 50. So we actually have the 50 should be joined and we say okay. So as you could see easily, you make actually the bolt and nut. Now you should actually make the thread that you have here and inside this nut. So we are going to actually use to the create. So here you have options which you are able to make thread. So I'm going to choose that where I want is definitely inside this. I actually select the model. It is a ISO 25. It should be fine. And I say okay. So you do the same thing for the bolt. So definitely you go to the create thread and you actually choose the surface. It should be the model. ISO 25 is good, and we say okay. So as you could see, I make the thread, but if you actually make this or print with this, it should be very tight and it's give you a hard time to screw this inside that. So somehow you should make that a little smaller, that able to easily so close it. So let's to actually make that a little smaller with using the offset feature that we have. So I'm going to say modify. So then say let to be before doing that, let to actually select the surface. So I'm looking for an angle that is able to see everything. So it looks this angle is good. So I'm going to select all of this. Just be should be careful. Should be select this top. Then I should be able to select these side. I push the shift and again reclick. And also you should able to click the bottom layer that you have, which is this one. I select it, and then you should actually able to consider what you have between them. Again, I push the shift and I select this one. So as you could see, I select all of them. Now you comes to here, and you should actually use the offset. So you say actually you comes actually offset face. So again, that depends on the printer, how accurate is your printer and how accurate it could be printed. So for my case, I actually use negative zero point 0.2. So if it's not working, you could start with the negative zero point 0.1. So let I do negative zero point 0.1, but definitely if you see it's still tight for your case after your printing, you could actually do try negative zero point 0.2. So I go actually offset to negative zero point 0.5 and then I say actually okay. So now it is actually make this one, this straight here, a little smaller than this, which is you should be able to easily to somehow screw that inside this knot that you have. So next step, I'm going to actually use the fillet, somehow make this more close to the nut and bolt that we have. I'm choose the fillet, so then I'm going to push the shift. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and let's to try 3 millimeter. So let's to fillet 3 millimeter, somehow get rid of the sharp edge. It is more similar to the real bolt that we have. Do the same thing for the bottom side. So first fillet, so then hold the shift, all these those actually line that you see here. So should be 3. So you say okay. So as you could see now our knot is more in professional shape. You should do the same for the bolt. So I'm going to say fillet. So then I select this, hold the shift and all other lines that you have here. So you give 3 and say okay. You should be good here. So then do the same thing for the other side. So let's do see if we could have the other side. Maybe I need to go to the home. Okay, much better. So again, I'm doing the same thing. So I say this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and also I have one here. I say 3 millimeters, say okay. So as you could see here, now it's actually almost done. So as you could see, it'll look like the real nut and bolt. Even you could take a look to the back side and easily you could print it. So I hope you find this video useful. Thank you for watching this video.